Why is this man smiling? Did he just find an extra fry in his Happy Meal? Did he just realize that footballs are vegan and gluten-free? Or did he just learn at Tennessee that every catch comes with a free side of nachos? Hurl yeah!
Broadcasting live from the only establishment in town that can't kick him out. His own basement. The world according to Rocket.
Hey, it is I, Rocket Man, and if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that a whole bunch, and hammer that like button for me. All right, Dont'e Thornton, formerly played as a wide receiver at Oregon. Total stats for Oregon, 26 receptions, 541 yards, 3 touchdowns. Stands at 6'5", weighs 185 pounds. He's demonstrated already in the spring and in fall camp here the ability to play from the slot and outside positions. He scored touchdowns at Oregon from both of those spots. He's known for his speed, his experience, as has been commented upon by Coach Heupel. He has a great work ethic, often spending many hours in the facilities to improve as well as in the meeting rooms. He's displayed so far smooth, fluid, fast movements during the practice sessions, and he's committed to understanding the Tennessee offense and in-game decision making. All right, we've seen clips of him in practice. Let's listen to the man speak. Dont'e Thornton.
And I say the biggest part about this offense being receiver friendly is the fact that Coach Heupel wants to throw the ball. Like, if you look back and see, he threw the ball most of the time throughout his first 2 years. That's the most any head coach or offensive-minded coach threw the ball, at least in 2 seasons. So you can see if you're a receiver, this would be the best place for you to be.
Dont'e, when you were looking at Tennessee, was Jalin Hyatt part of the pitch that they gave you, and how much did that, the way they used him and the way he played last season?
I'd say that it was a part because you can see like how he performed in the offense, and with me coming in, they looked at me as a person to come in and be in that same role, so that had a big part in me coming here.
Coach is known for building tight-knit relationships with his players. Obviously, it's been a little bit of time that you've been here. What is your relationship like with Coach Heupel?
Honestly, I have a great relationship with Coach Heupel. He's like that dad like with me being away from home, he's like that dad that you have that can coach you on the field and then also be there for you off the field. So I definitely depend on Coach Heupel a lot. And he's definitely always there for me.
How have you built a relationship with Joe Milton? Is it something that comes pretty naturally and like off-season work? How have you built that relationship?
I say me and Joe have a great relationship. Like from the moment I got here, me and Joe been clicking and getting together. Like even on nights where it might be a time where I feel like I don't understand the play, I could call Joe or go over to his house and he'll walk me through it, and then we'll be good like that. So I definitely say we have a great relationship.
Two things I asked him separately. What's the play that you feel the best about, most impressive play you made in camp so far?
I'll say I had a deep ball, like I think 2 practices ago. I think that's one of my most impressive ones for myself personally, because that's something I've been working on a lot.
And then talk about how much you're splitting time between the slot and outside receiver and that kind of adjustment and going one to the other.
Okay, yeah, I'd say that I'm definitely right now I'm playing more so in the slot, but I'm definitely learning both so that when the opportunity comes for me to go in outside receiver, I'll be able to know both, but right now I'm more so in the slot.
You've got the chance to work with Squirrel White in the slot. What have you learned from him and kind of his personality since around here?
I'd say Squirrel, that's one of my closest teammates here. Like from the moment I got here, I always leaned on Squirrel because he played a position before I got here, so he knew exactly what to do. So I say that Squirrel plays a big part in me, like in my learning process and how it was sped up, because he helped me through everything.
Did other schools try to downplay Tennessee's ability to develop receivers when they were recruiting you?
Oh yeah, I definitely say teams did try to downplay it, saying like it don't translate to the NFL style. But if you can get open, you could do that in the college level and in the NFL level. That's all it's about.
I guess on the flip side of that, seeing Cedric Tillman and Jalin Hyatt in training camp, and now yourself working with Coach Pope and Coach Heupel, I guess what are your thoughts on other teams trying to downplay Tennessee's ability to develop offensive players?
I feel like regardless, people are going to say whatever they want to say, but if you can't go out there and stop anyone, it works, then why stop it?
If you could put the atmosphere of the wide receiving room into words, how would you phrase it, and how does your value of family fit into that?
I'd say that the receiver room, we're very tight. Like we all have a bunch of group chats where, though, even off the field, we meet up a lot. We might just go get food and hang out and stuff like that. But we have a great relationship. Like the receiver room, we are a tight-knit brotherhood that we have in there. With Coach Pope and Coach Cook, they have everything set for us that we always do everything together. So I definitely say we have a great bond in there.
Dont'e, everyone talks about your speed. What's the fastest mile per hour you did on the trackers this offseason?
Last season. Oh, that's all season.
Or last season?
Yeah, I would say during last season, they said the fastest that I ran was 24.3 miles per hour in a game, and I was chasing down the block. So yeah.
What's the fastest you did here?
Don't remember.
Dont'e, it feels like in the receiver room, at least the you four up front, you guys all kind of bring something different to the table, do things, each have different strengths. Do you see it that way? What do you think about this room stacked up against some other rooms around the conference in the country in terms of being good?
I definitely feel like we have a great receiver room. In my opinion, we have the best receiver room in the nation. And my reason behind that is because even if we have a group of people that's going to be starting, our first, second, and third group can go in there and there won't be any drop-off. Like each receiver in that room knows exactly what to do, so it's no – like if anybody's on the field, we know we can depend on them. So we already good.
You've always been a talented guy, I guess. What is it that makes you confident this year is going to be kind of your breakout year? Is it just kind of simple as you having the opportunity in this offense, or how much better do you feel across the board about just what you can do this year?
I feel a lot better, I'd say, from my past 2 years. Over my past 2 years, I was gaining a lot of confidence in myself in my game. And now with me having a coaching staff that I feel really believe in me, that I'm actually great and can do it, that motivates me more to work even harder. So I feel like this is definitely the year for me.
Coach also was talking about how you came in here and you wanted to know the why and you put in the work. You didn't just come in here just trying to get by to do things. Where did that come from? How did that sort of develop for you to be able to apply that here?
So like I said, with the last question, my freshman year, it was a COVID year, and I played it behind a bunch of dudes, and I struggled with the playbook. So I told myself, in order for me to get on the field my next year, I need to know everything in the playbook. So I kept that mindset my second year, and the same with this year.
So we've seen the stats, we've heard the man speak, but the burning question remains: why is Dont'e Thornton smiling so wide? Come here, lean in. Come on. Here's my take. Previously, he wore the jersey numbers number 10 and number 2 at Oregon. All right. So he can't do that at Tennessee because Squirrel White has number 10, Jabari Small has number 2. When he came into camp back in the spring, he chose the number 11. 11. There's something familiar about Jalin Hyatt. All right. So no, that's not a good move. That's not a good PR move, right? Everybody's going to remember Jalin Hyatt forever and always number 11. So Dont'e, you don't want 11. So guess what he did? He took another number. Dont'e has selected the number 1 for his uniform of choice, not just because it looks cool and it's symbolic. I think it's a bold optic declaration of his intent to emerge as the number 1 receiver in college football over the next 2 years and to be the first pick in the NFL draft. Number 1. That's what I think. Now, this might be stretching the canvas of credulity just a bit, but it's quite the vision, though, isn't it? And if anyone can pull it off, it can be pulled off in Heupel's offense. Right? Hey, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the deep dive into Dont'e Thornton, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. Drop a comment as well. I respond to all my comments, even the crummy ones. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video. Go Big Orange. Just a quick second to tell you about our sponsor, Dockery Destinations. They own luxurytravelnashville.com. And I want to invite you to go to the website and check them out. Discover yourself. And that's what can happen when you explore the world. I love the sayings on this website. The world is a book, and those who do not travel only read one page. That is awesome. That's something that I don't do nearly enough is travel. And I promise you, I am going to take advantage of this association that I have with luxurytravelnashville.com because it truly is a godsend. She is a wizard when it comes to planning your travel and planning your dream vacation. That's what you do. You start with a call to Deb. Just call Deb, 615-863-1263. And you can visit the website and see all of the offers that they have for you. You can call her. She'll give you a consultation. One thing that I like to do is go to the destinations page here, and down on the bottom of the page, you'll see all these amazing destinations, right? And say you want to go to the Caribbean. You just click that button there, and it will take you and give you all these options about, say, you want to go to Jamaica, man. Everything Irie, man. And then they give you just a million options. I've actually been right there. Give you a million options to consider and to plan, and you don't like that? Well, you just go back to the website. Let me find it here. Boom. You just go back to the website and go, well, maybe I'll go to Japan. All right. And then they give you all this information about Japan and what's available and how to book these things. And then right down here, you just click the call button and you call Deb, and she'll give you all the information that you need. LuxuryTravelNashville.com. Thank you so much for sponsoring this YouTube channel.